given we're in the Manchester office, HQ if you like, and given that you grew up in Manchester, what do you think it's like to be here? What do you think? There's obviously a pride that you've got about the city. What is it about Manchester?
I do think that the Manchester bit of it is a bit of a secret ingredient to the firm. I mean, I'm a bad person to ask because I love Manchester. I mean, I love Stockport even more, which is, slightly concerning. But look, there's a hard economic thing, right? That we happened to open just as Manchester went on a big, long-running economic boom versus the rest of the country. But I do think the general kind of Manchester values of value for money, straight talking, not taking yourself too seriously, being slightly entrepreneurial, that's in essence what we've then, exported to other cities, or rather found people in other cities who share those same values. But I mean, what's not to like about Manchester, right? You've got all the benefits of London, but you can get home in half an hour.
Yeah, it's my adopted city, absolutely. I wouldn't live anywhere else.
And you're a proper Sheffield obsessive.
Yeah, I am, but I know how big Sheffield is. I know what it can offer. But I mean, Manchester is this idea that it's the second city. I think it's bigger than that. I think actually the reach of Manchester, for whatever reason, goes all the way up to Cumbria. It goes along the north west coast of Wales. It's all the way down to Crewe. It sort of is kind of that sort of brain hub, if you like, of the epicenter. And I think it survived COVID as well. I think for me, I think there's other cities, if you like, that haven't survived COVID in terms of people, and I'm working a lot more remote. People are still getting sucked into the city. The business community is watching it since I've been here nearly 20 years, just watching it grow, and it's a light that doesn't go out. It just constantly burns. So yeah, I think whilst we've been very lucky to work and live in Manchester for the last, for me for nearly 20 years and you for your entire life practically, I think actually it's the future that I'm more excited about in terms of just all the high rises that you see going up and all the cranes that are in the skyline. I think it's not slowing down. If anything, it's speeding up. Yeah,
that kind of can-do attitude.
Yeah.
But what do you need that it's not got, right? A beach. You got Blackpool. I mean, Blackpool's less than 30 miles away.
Yeah, good point.
What a glorious destination for anyone who needs Mexico when you can go to Blackpool, right?
Yeah.
But it's got literally everything you need, but with convenience.
Yeah. In terms of, again, where our 6 offices are, there's a very good connection, if you like, but it all seems to stem out of Manchester in terms of that's the lifeblood, if you like, that we're unapologetically Manchester, if you like. It's definitely the sort of the biggest employer, if you like, in terms of a cost base. But whilst we value all the other ones, I think it will always be our home, if you like. It'll always be our HQ.
Yeah, I mean, I see it slightly differently, which is it's not that it's Manchester with all the others. I think it's just that Manchester as a city had a set of values. We shared those. I think it runs through the firm, and then we've been lucky enough to find people in other cities that share those same values. Whether you call them Manchester values or not, it's the same values, and that's why it works.